Hey, we're back to do another one of these blindsided challenges. It kind of went okay last time, and I have to say I get nervous every single time because I have no idea what I'm in for. So let's get at it and see what happens. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and we're doing another one of these blindsided ones. So let's try what we have. The number she gave me is 94521. Apply the filters. Oh, this is complicated. Oh, that's kind of creepy weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 colors and 6 blacks involved. That's sort of bizarre. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to copy this thing here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the flipping of this is going to work. If we can even flip this. We'll have to see. Maybe we can. Alright, let's paste this. Okay, so I think when I did my other pattern thing, it was there was something weird because it was so much smaller, but this is alright. Rotate this 90 degrees. And then we're gonna size it up. More. So that's so weird that it's, I don't know if I like the whole off-centeredness of it. All right, so we've scaled it. We can shift this off to the side and anchor the layer. Okay, so there's 6 colors plus black. All right, let's start with red because that's easy enough. A little more red. And this is so confusing. Because I want to go right off the center. All right, let's start with the black. We got a gray here. So if this is this line, is it here? I'm really confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down 1. I can't tell if it starts here or here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down 1. There. Okay. We need to move this line. That's where there's a... Okay, so that's this. And apparently it's similar to that one. All right. And then there's a black inside of here. Right, that's this one. It's so weird. So it's kind of hard to actually make out where anything really is. It's because it's not centered. I hate that. I kind of want to center it. Would that be true to my whole thing if I actually went and centered this? Part of me kind of wants to see how it might work. But another part of me is just like hates it. Where does this one go to? Here and then up? Is that? Yeah, so it's only up one. Yeah, the little things on the end just absolutely terribly annoying. All right, so let's go back to the red. Make it more red. And so the red is only staying for 2. If I'm reading this right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then these are oranges, right? Somewhat annoying. But yeah, that seems to be the general gist of all of that. All right. So we have this line. The next one of these grays is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 4 5 6 7. If that's right. No, that can't be right. Because this would be bigger inside here. Why is that wrong? So let's go based on this then. Whoops. So that's the inner part of this. That means this one's out here. So there we go. There's some problem solving. So there's this whole diamond. Kind of don't get why this one is sort of just a zigzag in between it. That just seems a little bit weird. Right? I mean, so that's this, right? That's this line here. But there's not one on the other side? Why is that? That's super weird. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Like this doesn't make any sense. It's like yeah, if you were to spread this out further, this one line would just be a wavy line that just is going on and doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm absolutely hating this. I wonder if this is why she chose it. Like seriously. Why? Why are you doing this to me? So this is what I feared the first time, was that we could end up with a pattern that was so bad. And then what would I do? This is pretty bad. All right. So what happens to the red here? Oh, there's something else wrong. What did I do wrong? There's supposed to be a black in the corner. Oh, is that this? Yes, I guess. Right, straight across from that. So that's this one. Right, and then the red does this. Oh, this is so... that extra line thing, just really, that's... I almost want to kind of leave that out just because it's sort of stupid. But then part of me is like, man, why not? Leave it in, because, you know, point out what the artist did wrong. So that's the squiggle line. This is the one that goes up to, is that right? Goes up further. And then this one is sort of in there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's going to make the start really weird. All right. Let's start working out at least how the red goes. All right. And we pretty much know that like every other one of these is black. Whoops. Right. This is so weird. I'm not sure that makes sense. I can see how like that made sense and how like this will, but this one coming down, that does not make sense. Let's see if it went to there. Does that make sense? I don't know. No, because it should come along. It looks like it bounces off of that. So confusing. It just doesn't. So much of this is so weird. So this is one of those patterns where I suspect that the person wanted to have the end effect and was like, whatever it takes to make that happen, let's just do that. And like, sure you can. Is it awesome? It's okay. You know, it's not. Come on, where's a good orange? That's not bad. All right. Interesting. So in some places, the color does not do more than a knot, which is interesting. Like right there, that was just a short and sweet sort of thing. So yeah, this is like essentially over engineering. Seriously. All right, let's track some of these. Yeah, so sometimes the black has to, instead of just alternating, there are times where it has to jump and turn because of the being off centers. Like this is, there's a sign of it right there. So that one had to turn. Interesting. So that means this one probably comes this way. That's, see, normally you would have, like on something like this, you would just have another black coming down to meet it. In this case, it does not. Oh, that's, right, and see whatever color is right here is going to bounce this one back. So yeah, whoever designed this in the first place, they had some work on their hands. This would not have been at all easy to have come up with, especially if you didn't have the graph paper like what I'm doing. This would have been hard. So kudos to you, the original designer. Despite the fact that I don't like the extra line thing that you stuck in there. I don't know why you did it. Just for fun, maybe? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense. Okay. So these are the two oranges. Next are the two yellows. Or is that yellow? Doesn't look much like a yellow. It looks too. All right. Yeah, 2 and 2. Yep. And then does the 3 in that one. All right, I see another boo-boos. This one here isn't supposed to be the green. Did you guys see that? This doesn't make sense, right? This is 3, but it's only 2 here. It's all these other ones. It breaks its own rule. That doesn't make sense. Weird. Plus, it's supposed to be 6 colors, right? Let's go back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why do you have like 2-ish greens? Like this one just does a single, and then this does 3? That doesn't make sense. Why is this one only doing 1? So single one here, then 2, and then 2. Why? I don't understand. So maybe somebody else who understands this pattern can leave me something in the comments and tell me what it is that I'm not getting. But so I kind of sort of maybe get why one color in the middle doesn't get it only gets one knot out of it. Sure, why not, right? But I'm kinda, why didn't you just go with the rainbow? You have 6 colors. What is that about? And why is it 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6? Why wouldn't it have been, I have so many questions. Kind of tone down the green a little bit there. Okay, so I think I can kind of now see why she chose this one, because it's just frustrating and weird. 1, 2, 3. So it has to be 4 on this side and then 2 on the other. So this is going to be all kinds of messed up for trying to I'm putting in these. I know you guys, I'm forever saying we do the easy stuff first. But in this case, these ones almost actually are the easier ones. Because we kinda, oops, that can't be right. It has to go this way. Man. Yeah, this is the kind of pattern I think will cause me to swear a lot. Just is. All right, so this one, see how that kind of made that kind of obvious what that had to do. And now this can come over this way. crazy. See, that actually, it worked itself out. Didn't make any sense, but it ended up where it needed to be. So that's a thing. So yeah, this is so Minute Craft, thank you for this. This has been absolutely a challenge. See how that doesn't make sense, but it successfully does what it needs to do to make something else happen. So yeah, I think I now have all the dark ones in. I think we'll find out here in a second. So the next color is blue. Because, you know, we're actually doing rainbows. And we're not doing the weird 3 thing. That was just there to be annoying, I'm sure of it. Does that make sense? No, that's not right, is it? Oh no, it's supposed to be a single space. Okay. The color actually travels the right direction, but it doesn't. It's this one gets the 3. So yeah, even for me, this will be a pattern that I would actually have to really pay attention to almost every single knot while I'm doing it. Like this is not a very easy one to do. Having 2 colors that are close to each other in the pattern just makes it harder. Like that's just, you're just trying to, you know, I don't know why, like just make it life harder on yourself. Maybe they didn't like purple, I don't know. I had just, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. You know, this is, Amanda has given me a number of patterns for me to do for this series. I'm not doing them all at once. That's not my plan. But you know, when I run out of other ideas or don't know what else to make, I can do these. And well, we'll see if this turns out to be like some kind of huge hit and everybody's enjoying it, then obviously we will do more of these. And if you guys have maybe a pattern and you're thinking that you would like to see me give it a go and do this stuff with it, you guys can submit them too. So there, that looks like it's lined up. Anchor it and let's take a look. Yeah, so we landed it on the middle. It worked out okay. We just pencil tool, white, bring that up bigger, get rid of the thing because we moved the line. But yeah, because we put it in the center, it was able to flip, and all the strings still travel in the directions they're supposed to. So there, we're good. All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm not sure that I can say I did, but there we go. It is done. And yeah, thank you very much to Minute Craft for making this possible. If you guys don't already, go follow her on Instagram. And I'll put a link down below so you guys can, you don't have to actually try to figure it out because it's like underscores and stuff. But yeah, thanks to my Patreon supporters for making this stuff possible. And if you haven't already, please hit like on the video, maybe leave me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Obviously, this is a great channel. We have a lot of fun here. And yeah, don't get your strings in a bunch.